Good morning, and welcome back to the Liren Lunchtime Podcast. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. It's been great to see all of the wonderful students after the winter vacation. Today, I have a new student that has come to talk about a new topic. Please welcome Winnie.
Good morning, Mr. Martin. Thank you for inviting me to come on the podcast with you. I am so excited.
Thank you for coming today. I know you are very busy at school.
It's no problem. I am looking forward to talking with you today. What is today's topic?
Today, we are going to talk about transportation. Do you know what that is, Winnie?
Yes, transportation is how we go from one place to another place, right?
Yes, that is exactly right. So, I'd like to ask you a question first, Winnie. How do you come to school every day?
I come to school by car, Mr. Martin. My mother brings me to school before she goes to work.
I see. And how does your father go to work?
He also goes to work by car. How about you, Mr. Martin? How do you come to school?
I usually drive a scooter to school, but sometimes I drive my car if it's too rainy or too cold outside.
That's a good idea. Riding a scooter in the rain is not very fun.
No, it's not. What other kinds of transportation do you use in Taiwan, Winnie?
Sometimes I will take a train and bus, but that's usually when I go to another city like Tainan or Taipei.
The train is very convenient. You don't need to drive by yourself. You can just sit, relax, and maybe play some video games.
Yes, I like to play games on my phone when I am riding on the train and bus. Do you take the train or bus, Mr. Martin?
I sometimes take the train, but I don't often take the bus unless I am going to the airport.
Oh yes, that's another form of transportation. I love taking airplanes to go to other countries.
I also enjoy it. Flying on airplanes is always like an adventure. The airports are so big and so are the airplanes.
And it's nice when you have a TV to watch movies and TV shows.
You are correct. Sometimes the food is not so good though.
I think it's not so bad. I have flown on an airplane to Japan. It was a lot of fun.
I fly on 3 or 4 airplanes when I go back to America. It takes me more than 24 hours to go home.
Wow, that sounds really tiring.
It is, but I have to go home and see my family, so it's not a problem. Have you been on any other kinds of transportation, Winnie?
Yes, I have been on a boat before. That was on a trip to Sun Moon Lake.
Wow, I have never gone to Sun Moon Lake, but I hear it's very beautiful.
Yes, it is. And there is one more kind of transportation you can use at Sun Moon Lake.
Really? What is it?
You can ride a bike around Sun Moon Lake.
Riding a bike is very good exercise. It's also good for the environment.
Sometimes I ride my bike when I want to visit my friend.
I enjoy riding a bike. Sometimes I ride my bike in the mountains.
There is one transportation that I would really like to fly in one day.
Really? What is it?
I'd like to fly in a helicopter.
Wow, that sounds like it would be a great experience. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today's podcast. I'd like to thank Winnie for coming today. It was really nice to meet you.
Thank you for inviting me, Mr. Martin. I had a nice time talking about transportation with you.
Now, let's go over a few vocabulary words and sentences that you can practice. Transportation.
交通工具
Cars and airplanes are 2 kinds of transportation.
汽车和飞机是2种不一样的交通工具。
Scooter.
机车
Many people in Taiwan ride electric scooters.
台湾很多人都骑电动机车。
Airport.
机场
We go to the airport when we will travel.
当我们要出国旅行，我们要到机场。
Exercise.
运动
Riding a bicycle is good exercise.
骑脚踏车是很棒的运动。
Helicopter.
直升机
It is very exciting to fly in a helicopter.
搭直升机是很令人兴奋的。